Welcome back to another edition of Talk Nerdy to Me, coming to you from the Zia Comics broadcasting lair in beautiful downtown Las Cruces, New Mexico. I am your host, Troy Stegner. I have another unboxing for you, but before we get that unboxing, man, subscribe, please. It really helps us a lot. All right, enough pandering. Let's get to, look at this big boy. This is how you make me disappear. Put a big box in front of me. The showdown. With great power comes great responsibility. Rumble in the city. You got Spidey versus Venom. And they even show you, you got your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man on this side of the box. Lethal Protector Venom on that side. Oh, yeah. Greatest fight in history. Head to head. Let's get this thing open. I have a feeling this one's going to be multi-piece, so we're going to have to figure out where some of these pieces go, I'm sure. Oh. And I always find it easier to take the box off of the statue, pull the flap out, rather than the other way around. Sound like a motorcycle drove by, right? Anyway. Oh, gee, my knee. You'll be there. I am Igor. All right. Oh. Wow. Wow. I like it already. It's hefty. Got my handy D-taper. And we're going to cut around. I don't like to cut the SideShow sticker, and I'll show you that sticker when we get around there. It should be pointing to you now. You see that silver sticker right there in the middle? That's just your SideShow sticker. I mean, you can cut to it. It's not going to lessen the value or anything. It's just a little anal retentive type thing I do. I just kind of cut that and make that the seam. So I am going to put this on the floor and pull the pieces out to put it together because it's so big and I don't want the box getting in the way. Let's start with, first the warning, do not eat the desiccant. It is, the desiccant is put in there to keep moisture out of the box. It kind of dries things out. You don't want to eat that and dry your insides out. So, oh my goodness. I'm going to start with what I believe to be the base. Oh. Looks like, I believe they're fighting on top of a bell tower, like in the movie. So we got the base already. The base is kind of looking cool. Yeah, there's the wrecked bell, and we have. You always have these little styrofoam pieces everywhere. You see the little tendrils from the symbiote all over the place. So, you know, those, I'm sure Venom's going to have his foot somewhere right in the middle of all of that. Oh, I mean, I like the base. I like the base already. Since we know Venom's going to go in here, let me just grab what I know to be Venom's body. This is your Eddie Brock Lethal Protector Venom. Oh my goodness. This thing is just, it's got some heft to it. Yeah, and you know, the Eddie Brock version of Venom, big, bulky, muscular dude. Not quite like what you see in the Venom movie with Ed Hardy, or Tom Hardy. Ed Hardy's a designer. My bad, wrong Hardy. But yeah, I mean, they got the look down. I'm not real happy in the movies of how they portrayed Venom. But man, this thing is just, it's almost as heavy as the base, which makes sense because he's bulky. As with most SideShow stuff, we got the peg, and usually they're fitted where they only go in one way. We got the peg, and then you got even a thinner peg there to kind of hold it in place. And you see his footsie here. There's a footsie print right there. So we know that's going to go this way, so I'm pretty sure, get this boy lined up. Maybe. Shaky, shaky. Is he making contact down there? Yeah. Yeah, never force them. Those pegs may look like they're really solid, but this is polystone. You don't want to break that peg, or then if you break the peg, all the stability to hold it in there just is gone. So you just kind of line it up like I did. You know, you kind of shake it a little bit, get it lined up. Just don't force it. It will usually fall into place. So we got, look at that. The Venom body is in place. Look at that, man. Venom does not skip leg day. Look at the definition on those calves. Dude. All right, enough about that. Let's continue putting Venom together. Got one of his scary, beefy arms here. A strong bat would show you a beefy arm. So that's going to be his right arm, because you can tell by the thumb. And they even painted on the little, you know, his web shooter stuff. We got the Spider-Man symbol, which you later find out it's not really a Spider-Man symbol. It's a dragon symbol. It's for Null, but that's more recent stuff that's come about. Oh, boom. Boom, just spit. And it's magnetic. You could hear it. Let me do it again. I mean, you know the arm's only going to go so many certain ways. You get it in there lined up, boom. That magnet pulls it right into place. So, oh. Venom, you bad, bad boy. Because he only got 2 arms. And yes, that's not a joke, because Spider-Man had 6 arms at one point. Read the story. We got another little web shooter painted in there. Look at that bicep, dude. Venom been curling. He hit the gym. This arm's gonna have to go and hit, boom, just like before. And that magnet's good because this one is pointing down. If that magnet wasn't good, it's just gonna fall out and break. But it's in there pretty solid, because to pull it out, you can hear it connecting. I like it. I like how solid it feels. So we got, this must be my man's noggin. Oh, so pretty. We got Venom's head and tongue, you can see. I mean, he's known for that. The squinty white eyes and the long tentacle tongue, which it's even black at the tip. So is he looking down or is he looking up? Is there a picture on here? There is not. So we got to kind of look. I mean, it looks square. I mean, the peg looks square, but it does have a little bit off square, more of a rhomboid type. And yep, I was right. So he's looking down. So I'm pretty sure Spidey. There's a hole here that I'm sure Spider-Man's got a foot peg or something that's going to fit in there. Venom is getting ready to just layeth the smacketh down upon poor old Peter Parker. And most of you probably know, Peter Parker had the symbiote. I don't want to say first. He had the symbiote before Eddie, because they went back and retconned it. I'm not sure if it's canon or not, but and when the Beyonder pulled them all out for Secret War, Deadpool actually had the symbiote first, and in a moment of clarity, Deadpool realized, hey, if I keep this thing as crazy as I am, and it's going to amplify my crazy, it's not gonna be pretty. So he gave it back, and as he was walking out, Peter was walking in with his torn up suit, needed a new suit, and that's how he got the Venom symbiote. Okay, like I told you, if you see right there is the peg with the square peg with the, I don't know what you want to call that, the rod, I guess. It's going to go, I mean, that's the only place I can see that it will go, that will fit design-wise, and from what I remember from the picture that it's supposed to look like. So, and we can see there's some tendrils. Some of his tendrils are already wrapped around Peter's arm. So that's not good. Not good. So let's see which direction this is going to fit. Not that way. Not that way. Oh, uh-oh. I believe it might be that one. There we go. Yeah, that makes it, like I said, don't force them. Just, if it doesn't work one way, then you probably got it wrong. Kind of spin it around, kind of, you can just jiggle the pieces a little bit, hold on to them well, jiggle them a little bit, and if it's right, it'll fall into place. So, oh man. Let's put some more Spider-Man together. We got, looky here. We got an arm. Which one is that? That's going to be his right hand. So, the right hand is this one. And again, you know, they're keyed. His wrist has a thing, a peg that is keyed to fit a certain way. Oh, boom. And he's doing the classic, you know, Spidey, you know, he's not giving you devil horns. That's how he uses the two middle fingers here to press his web shooter. He's not Tobey Maguire, so he doesn't have the built-in web spinners, biological web spinners. I like that idea better. That's one thing the movie improved on that the comic books didn't quite get right. But you know, you can always improve on something after it's already developed. Look, the difference between Spidey's head, Peter's head, and Eddie's, Venom's head there. Got a little bit bigger noggin. Okay, as always, this one even has a corner kind of beveled off. So this is only going to fit on Spider-Man's shoulders one way. Oh, boom. And that magnet, I don't know if you can hear that. Let me stop talking and you can hear it. Listen. Magnet. You get it close, magnet pulls it in. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, we have one more piece. And it looks like a piece of tendril. And I think I know where that goes already, because when you put his wrist on, the one tendril here is not connected anywhere. So, you know, it needs to connect to Eddie somewhere, to the rest of his tendrils, and to Spidey here. So we got to kind of figure out where that is going to go. Okay, the piece by his wrist does not have, oh, here it is, under his foot. You can barely, you can't really see it because it's black and it's in shadow, but when you feel it, there's a little here, a divot, a hole here for this tendril, which has, it's keyed kind of here too. It's got a beveled edge, so it's only going to go in one way. So that end is going to go in here, and the other end will end up touching his wrist over here. So let's just, oh, these magnets, man, if you get close, that magnet sucks it right in, and boom. So that's where this piece went. Right here underneath Eddie's foot is where the hole was for the peg, and then it came over here, and it's magnetic to the tendril piece that was on Spidey's wrist. Like I said, that was the last piece. Let's take a look at this finished product. Oh. Okay, you got, you know, the busted up bell, which if you watched the movie, you know, they used the bell, the vibration, the symbiote couldn't handle it, freaked out, and that's how Peter Parker got rid of the symbiote. And then it went down to Topher Grace from that 70s show, yeah. And yeah, this is just, I'm looking, like I said, Venom is a big boy, big, muscular dude. In the comics, Eddie Brock was not a small dude either. He was, you know, the symbiote kind of takes on a lot of the characteristics of the host. It's really basically a parasite that just kind of enhances everything for you. So it enhanced all of Eddie's musculature, his big frame, which is why I laugh that they used Topher Grace in the movie. But yeah, even Venom. Look at that. Venom got some junk in the trunk too, dude. He's sporting some mad glutes there. Big, thick thighs. You know, more than 6-pack at 1, 2, 3. He's like an 8-pack. If you see his stomach there, all the way up. You know, big freaking chest. Look at the wings, man. Delts. Dude has some wings. He's a beefy boy. Beefy boy. And look at the musculature on his back. It's just, and it's not like Liefeld muscles, you know, where they put muscles where they don't belong. This one has, somebody studied anatomy correctly. Even his forearms into his scary clawed hands there. Oh, I like it a lot. Now, that's just Venom. And then he's on the wreckage of the bell tower is kind of falling apart. Like I said, the base is beautiful itself with all the tendrils from the symbiote. They're all coming off of Venom to Spidey, and they've got his wrist wrapped. And Spider-Man, true to form, always does these acrobatic moves and to avoid attacks. Spider-Man, he's no slouch either. I mean, he's more toned musculature-wise than Eddie, who's just bulk. So, yeah, I mean, we got him. He's one arm on a crumpled piece of the bell tower there, twisted up some way that makes my back hurt just looking at it. And getting ready to pop some web at him there. He's aimed at him. Head all turned sideways. And if you look, yeah, Spider, even you can't see he's just kind of below it, but even his back muscles, they're sculpted really well. Very believable musculature. He's got a 6 to 8 pack there too. Just, man, I'm liking it. They're two iconic characters that they have been in conflict for decades, man. And they have some very classic fights. And then you brought in Carnage, and it kind of jumped the shark. You know, too many symbiotes in the kitchen. But this is, in the Spider-Man outfit, you can feel the lines even in the web design. Let's see about his Spider-Man. No, that's kind of just painted. No, you can feel it. Kind of reliefed in there. Venom's is painted mostly. I don't feel any. No, I take that back. There's some small ridges edged into it. It's just hard to feel over all his other muscles. The faces, Venom's face is just crazy, amazing. Look at that, just scary with the teeth, and that's one thing they got right in the movie. Venom's form, and in this statue, it's just crazy. Looky. Wow. Yeah, SideShow, you have outdone yourself this time. Yeah, this is one of SideShow's. It's not a third party. It's not Iron Studios or Hot Topic. It's SideShow. I'm trying to find a flaw or a fault in this. I'm not. The only thing I'd be kind of scared of is the little pieces from his Peter Parker's Spider-Man's fingers. I would be kind of very scared about those breaking. But other than that, I mean, all the rest of the pieces, not real thin, pretty well. The tongue, maybe the tip of the tongue, if you're not careful, could break. But, if you're careful, don't have cats or kids, you should be okay with this statue. It is stunning, and it's like I said, it's a classic fight between Spidey and Venom. I can't find a real fault. I really can't. You got to make the fingers the right size, and they got to stick out like that. So, yeah, this one is a definite must-have for any Spider-Man fan. This thing is crazy. I like it. I am suggesting you buy it no matter what the cost, because it is amazing. So, if you liked this unboxing and you'd like to see more like it, subscribe. It don't cost you anything, man. It's free and it helps us out so much. And while you're at it, you can hit the bell icon. You'll be notified whenever we put up a new video. And until you see that new video, later, nerds.
Get nerdy with me. Tell me what game that you get on. Is it card or read? What kind of class do you play, girl? In an RPG.